Hey, this is Jay, and this is just a quick video to show you why it doesn't really matter whether you see the code in C# or in JavaScript. I'm going to leave the boo guys out of this for now. Watch that coin down there. Okay, it vanished because there was a script attached to that, and this is, let's go ahead and zoom in on this, and so we can see over here, there's a circle collider, and there is a script here that is deactivated. And there's one down here that is actually active. I'm going to ditch this one. So it was using this C# script here. You can see there, C#. So I'm going to remove component. I'm going to activate this one. And we're going to run this thing again. And watch the coin down there at the bottom. Basically, you're going to see that it does exactly the same thing. And I'm going to show you both of those pieces of code to show you why C# versus JavaScript doesn't make a difference. Now, somebody will tell you that, yes, you can do this in C# and you can't do it in JavaScript or something like that. At some point, it will matter. When you're beginning, it does not matter. It just doesn't. And if you see some C# code and some JavaScript code, don't freak out, because if you know C#, you should be able to do the stuff you want to do even if all you're seeing is JavaScript code. And if you know JavaScript, you should be able to do the same kind of stuff even if all you have as an example is C# code. Here is why I'm saying that. This is the JavaScript code for that pickup thing. Okay, up here at the top we have a public variable, and you can see that over in the right hand side in the inspector. There's the pickup value right there, so we can have a different point value for each one of these things. And then we've got a function that does onTriggerEnter. We do a couple more variables, set up a couple more variables there, and then we have this big if loop here. All right, so this is the JavaScript. The C# version of this, there's some extra stuff here at the top, but we don't have to worry about putting that in because Unity does it for us. We don't have to worry about putting this in, so it actually starts right here. Okay, and here I have that pickup value. The syntax obviously is different, but if you know how to create a variable in JavaScript, you should be able to look at this and know what you need to do for the JavaScript version of it. And then in a function, JavaScript uses the keyword function. We don't use that here, but it's still onTriggerEnter. The parameters you pass in are the same. Here are two more variables that are set up, and now this if block. This if block is exactly the same in JavaScript as it is in C#. And you'll find that a lot because things like audio source, play clip at, destroy, the debug log here, compare tag, those are all API things, and those are going to be the same across C# or JavaScript, or even Boo, I imagine. So the things that are going to be different are just the syntax for the languages themselves. And like I said, if you know C#, you're going to be able to look at a JavaScript example and be able to implement that, and vice versa. So all that to say, if you're a C# programmer and all you're seeing is JavaScript here in the examples, don't freak out about it. And if I do throw some C# stuff in, if you're a JavaScript programmer, don't freak out about it. Look at it, and you should be able to convert from one to the other.